All right, guys, it is time to get started, and we will start with, as I said, when it's time to cope, when there's a dub, you celebrate, but when you take an L, you gotta talk about the L's because if you don't, what good are you? You know, when it's time to cope, you cope. And for those of you who don't remember, and this cope is about, well, actually, it depends. If you support Nick, great, this is a dub. If you don't, this is an L. This is the civil case of Nick and Monty. And you can see it's Steve Quest versus Nick Rekieta. And it's the case number. It's a stipulation of dismissal. So what happened here? Well, it's hereby stipulated by the parties as follows. Pursuant to Rule 41, which is kind of the, default dismissal statute or dismissal rule across the country and in the federal rules of civil procedure, this action is hereby dismissed. Each party will bear its own cost. And this is then saying that Mr. Quest states he seeks this dismissal because he cannot afford the continued cost of this litigation. Submitted today, July 25th, July 10th, 2025, by Matthew Harden of the Harden Law Office at Rainbow Drive. Very sus. Who is the attorney for Steve Quest, also known as Montagraph. So there you go. If you're a supporter of Nick, great. It's a win. Case is over. If you wanted to see Nick have to deal with the case, well, it's an L. Take it how you wish to see it. But yes, Nick has racked up a couple of L's now. So congratulations, Nick. You have got a couple of L's going for you, or dubs going for you now. Got your dubs. So congrats. But remember, each party has to bear their own cost. And what cost was that to defend this? Wasn't cheap. So there you go. So that is the cope session there. Nick knows $100,000. I mean, I could see that, but who knows how much he owns? Who knows how much he owns? But yes, without this lawsuit and without Nick appealing it and losing the appeal, we wouldn't have gotten the coke stream. Because remember, chat, Nick covered the appeal. And when he lost, that's when we had the coke stream. So Monty did quite a bit here. For couple of tens of thousands of dollars, Nick got a felony charge. A children's services case opened up. He had to sell off his second house. Monty was just a little whoof. And that's still a lot of cope, chat, because at the end of the day, Monty still had to tap out. So Monty had to give his lawsuit. It's over. James says, is that Nick's third dub? Yes, it is. So now Nick is on a winning streak. Remember, you get one, then you get two in a row, and then three makes it a streak. Nick's on a streak right now. And I still think, and I'm still kind of expecting, as I've been telling people, this thing with Aaron, I don't see how he gets any further than this point. With the protection order, the restraining order, I don't see how it gets any further in this. And I'm still surprised he got it. So even though I was wrong about him even being able to get it, I don't know. I don't think he'll survive the contested hearing. Now, Nick's saying, we're going to get a frivolous motion. I don't think you're going to get that. But I do think you're probably going to win and get this order killed. So he'll probably get another dub coming up here next week because I think it's the 15th. So there you go, chat. There you go. Where's Minnesota Public Records when you need them? Well, I don't know. They got all this shit and they're sitting on it. So eventually they're going to lose it. Is it a Pyrrhic victory? I mean, depends. I mean, it's still a win, though. The man who ate warm shrimp nearly broke Nick. I mean, that is actually an interesting thing here. So I won't get pulled in with RICO now. Yes, I'm not going to be involved in the RICO situation. Hydrosphere says he can't keep getting away with it. I mean, but he can. People get dubs, guys. Not everybody consistently just L after L after L after L. It doesn't work that way. You have highs and lows and highs and lows, and then it's on a longer time frame. Are they going to traject down or up? That's how you have to look at it. It's the long game. It's like investments. If you watch it every day, you're going to panic. You have to play for the long game. And that's just the way it is. So yes, he got a win today, but think about what's transpired in the past 18 months. A lot out there. So body cam is being worked on. That is something that Matthew Harden and Oliver Bromke are working on. And they're doing their thing. I don't know anything about that right now. Yes, it's a good thing Nick's grandpa was a hard worker and a good businessman. Yes, it was. Helped a lot. Eric says, was I a witness in the Monty case? I mean, technically, like, I was to some things, but doesn't matter now. I'm not a witness anymore. So